everyone and welcome back to a brand new video, and today is a very special video because we are going to be working on Weldoor 1. So this is the shell of Weldoor, and what we're going to do is, because it's the 20th anniversary of the robot since series 3, we are going to put the name back on the side of it. So what we're going to do, so we're not destroying the shell, is we're going to use these stencils, put them on, tape this up, cover it as best we can, and then spray paint it with white spray paint. Right, so paint time. I could do this horribly wrong and get completely destroyed, but I hope I don't. I trust us, I trust us. Right, so here we go. Oh, Jabbers. So, moment of truth, we're now going to gently take the tape off, and hopefully I have got the name perfectly right. I hope. I hope not. Right, off we go.
Racing horses, each meal she ate was a dozen horses. Had $1 million in nickels and dimes, and she sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, 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 ho.
Ta-da! So here is the name.
It still needs the little dash,
Well, yeah,
but
we need a paint dash on.
but imagine it finished. You know, don't be like that.
We're going to be painting all the rust parts and doing a little bit more maintenance to it. But before I do that, I want to show you the inside of it. So as you can see here, it has 2 rams, and they would be using CO2. So it would fire up the forks and then come back down again, and you've got your axe. So that's the 2 weapon setups, and this is how it's set up. What we're also doing today is we're going to be testing these motors. Now, as far as you know, these motors have not been tested in 20 years, so I don't know what's going to happen. But we have a 6-volt battery. Oh, another bit of safety rule as well when you're working with robots is the robot is lifted up from the floor. That's because of the wheels. If you put a battery of these and it might take off and hit a wall or something and then injure yourself or people around you. So always have safety heads when you're doing this stuff. So we are going to now test the motors, and as I say, as far as I know, these haven't been moved in 20 years, so it might not happen. Oh, happy days, there's motor 1 working. That's awesome. Now the reason why that's wobbling is because the bolt isn't secured properly, but that's something we can work on and get it working. But motor 1 is working fine. Now we're going to go and work motor 2. I'm really happy with this. This does save a lot of fiddling around when we're trying to. It means we don't have to buy new motors for it. So, moment of truth. Let's hope this one works. Look at that. Happy days. Probably a wee bit windy, but we are going to paint all the rust now, and yeah, enjoy the little speed montage.
The montage.
And pretty hot, I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa, boom, boom, and pretty zoom. Love is sweet, love is grand, works one. We bop and pretty hot, I'll never be a millionaire. Whoa, boom, boom, and pretty zoom. I'm in love.
be. Whoa, boom, boom, and zippity zoom. Love is sweet, love is grand, works one, 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 one. We bop and zippity hop. I'll never be a millionaire. Whoa, boom, boom, and zippity zoom. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I don't care.
So there is the robot all painted, all the rust is now gone. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is remove the wheels and then take them down to the wee place to pump them up. Be like a little pump machine. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now. Hopefully I have the right spanner and hopefully these wheels won't be too tight to come off, but hey, let's give it a go anyway.
Hey, you!
So as you can see, that is the tires. All we have to do now is take it down to the wee shop down where I live and go to the wee pump to pump them up, and hopefully they'll hold and not burst, but here we go. Okay, so we're going to pump up the tires now and hopefully the tire pressure works and we don't blow up the tires. So off we go.
What?
Okay, so what we've done is bump the tires up and they have really good. There's no hissing from any of the tires, which is good. So as soon as I put them onto the robot itself and let the weight go onto them, hopefully they'll stay pumped up. But okay, so what you can see here is Weldoor's axe. What we're going to do today is clean off all this rust. So what I'm using here is a wire brush on a drill, and we're going to smooth this all out and hopefully it'll be nice and shiny. Now I've done a little test to see if it'll work and it's looking pretty good, so yeah, let's get into it, guys.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. They're really saying I love you. What a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by.
And here is the axe now painted on Weldoor, and I think it looks really well. It goes well with the forks. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Okay guys, so here is the parts. The wires have finally come for the safety link. So here is where the speed controller is going to be stationed, and as you can see I'm just putting a little diagram here together. So this is the link to the speed controller to the battery. All we have to do is put another link here, and it'll be like a Y section type safety link, and make it really long. and it'll come out of this hole here, so I can remove it very easily instead of popping off the shell. What we're also going to be doing as well is these connectors are pretty old, so what I've done is I've got some replacement ones, so nice big chunky ones, and we're going to be replacing these as well. So the next stage is to solder these all up. Connect the safety link and test the motors, and then tomorrow we're going to do like a proper drive test with it. But fingers crossed that it works, and I hope I haven't wired it wrong, but here we go. That's a good sign. Okay, so we're going to test the motors. That's good. And now we're going to disconnect. Happy days. So the safety link is now working, and yeah, we finally got it done. Progress. Okay, so we'll put the link in now and hope for the best. Well, right then. Right, back up. Okay, we're going to have a look at all the battle damage that Weldoor has had over the years. You can see here there's a lot of scuffs and scars. They look like there could be spinner damage. Not too sure. You can see there's a hole right here. I think that was done by King B. I know on this side King B was ramming the side of it. You can see some holes, and you can see definitely a hole here, which is really cool. Here's some footage of King B fighting Weldoor.
Itself into position to get those front prongs coming in on the attack. The slam on the control, style, and
as you can see there, guys, it hit up around here and done a couple of wee spikes. You can see some holes as well. You can also see damage where shunt had hit. As you can see, this part doesn't really show up on the camera, but these two puncture holes here is shunt's axe, and also the damage here as well. That was also done with shunt's axe. Here is a clip of shunt firing his axe on Weldoor.
it could be moments ago. Now I think you see the wheel on the other side of Weldoor.
Yeah, so talking to Phelim, I was asking him about this damage, and if you can look really closely, that is a major chunk out of it. You can see there. I thought this was a spinner, but it does look like an axe. I'm not 100% sure. It does look like a spinner, but as Phelim said, he's not too sure if Weldoor 1 ever actually took on a spinner. He did have this robot in other events after Robot Wars. But from the damage this side is all from King B and Shunt. I'm not 100% sure from this though, and this bit of damage did show up in Robot Wars. I'm thinking that could be possibly where Sir Killalot got him. Not 100% sure, but there is a hole right here, And I think that is where Sir Killalot got inside the shell of Weldoor and lifted it up. But here's a clip of Sir Killalot lifting up Weldoor.
Because the metal has come down there and stopped it moving. Weldoor in peril and plucked into the air.
So yeah, that is a lot of the battle damage, and a lot of the paint has been scuffed and scored from wars, from other battles he's had outside of Robot Wars. Also, one of the arches down here is dented as well, but it doesn't stop the robot from driving. That is the best thing. Like, it is really, really well designed, and it's so cool to see all its battle damage. Okay, so this is Weldoor's outside test. We have the transmitter here, and off we go. And that will do it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed this series as much as I am making it. I am really, really proud of myself for getting the robot up and running in the first place. That was a massive bonus. And I want to say a special thank you to Phelan for even giving me the robot in the first place. And a huge thank you to my fiancée for helping me paint it and test the motors and be there for me and supporting me. And that's a huge, huge thing. But for now, that will do it for this video. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye everybody.